Hi everyone, welcome to Mrs. Diva, welcome to the Facebook page of Mrs. Diva, welcome to the YouTube channel of Mrs. Diva, and welcome to the TikTok channel of Mrs. Diva. Don't worry, I am not Astha Jain, and but I like the way she welcomed all of us. So this is for you, Astha. I would like to thank her because she gave me this opportunity to talk with you all once again, and really very thank you, Astha, once again for this opportunity. So to begin with, as some people will still join us, so to begin with, I would like to start with my introduction. So let me tell you about myself a little bit. So my name is Rhuta, and I'm an early childhood consultant, trainer, and I'm a parenting coach. So I help the parents who are facing speech related issues with their children or any developmental problem with their children, and general parenting also I do. So as we all know that Astha Jain is a business coach, and she is the founder of Mrs. Diva. So I really want you all to like her page. I personally feel that she's helping all the mothers, and not only the mothers or the women entrepreneurs, to become or to grow their business, but she's helping us all to become an independent woman. So hats off to her work, and she is really doing great in her work. So please join her Facebook page, and please subscribe her YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon for her YouTube channel, so that you will get the notification of her YouTube videos immediately. And I would again like to tell Astha once again that whatever she is giving the information to all of us are really very helpful. It helped me a lot also. So to begin with, I would like to begin with some commonly asked questions related to speech delay. So let me start with the speech delay questions which commonly asked. So first question, which is asked by most of the parents, those who don't know what is the meaning of speech delay. So the speech delay is the difficulty. So the speech delay means what exactly? The difficulty to respond, the difficulty to communicate, or difficulty to talk, or difficulty to pronounce the words. So no matter what is the language of or the so many, if your child is bilingual, or he is able to communicate in only one language, or that doesn't matter. It is the ability to talk, it is the ability to communicate. Now is this a common problem or not? Again, this is one of the sorry for that. It is again one of the question asked by most of the parents, that is this the speech delay problem curable, or can I help my child? So the answer is yes. You can help your child to come out of the speech delay problem, because I personally believe that the parent is the best nurturer, parent is the best guide, and best teacher and the best therapist also for the child. So basically what happens, the child is very comfortable at home with the parents, and it is very easy for a parent also to observe the child on a day-to-day basis. Hello Puneet, how are you? So it is good that that you have joined us. Hi Sangeeta, and hi Reshma. So I personally feel that parents are the best guide. Parents are the best teacher and the therapist. So yes, the answer is yes. And again the parent asked me that is this the common problem? So the answer is yes. Nowadays it's a very common problem. Initially it was not that much common, but yes, nowadays speech delay is a very common issue. And I would like to tell you that scientist says that the population of America, so the 10% of American population is facing or have already faced this speech delay issue. Thank you so much, Sangeeta. So yes, so this was the main thing. But yes, speech delay is curable. Now, as so many parents Google, they gather so many information from internet, which is good, but somewhere they do get confused between the autism and speech delay. We will do one more session about this to know about the difference between autism and speech delay. But right now I'm going to talk only about speech delay. So the next question, which again a parent asked me, how would I know that whether my child is facing with the speech delay problem or not? So basically here I have some red flags which I would like to share with you all. So what are the red flags, or what are the things which as a parent you should know related to your child's speech? First, if your child is not babbling, so by the age of 1 year, if your child is not babbling, or if your child is not calling you by the name like mama, papa, or in your mother tongue, then yes, it is the time to focus. It is a time to focus on your child's speech. This sometimes in some children, this because of some environmental problem or less concentration or any other problem, the family related problem I'm talking about, this thing may happen that by the age of 1 year they don't call their parents like mama or papa, but they do babbling. So that time as a parent, please wait till the age of 15 months, but do not wait after 15 months. So if you are a parent, then please see to it that your child is calling you like mama, papa, and doing so many babbling sounds by the age of 1 year, or maximum by the age of 15 months. The next thing is, this happens as I said that till the age of 1 year, what you are supposed to focus, where you are supposed to focus. So I must say that from 2-year-old to 3-year-old, so this is the most important part of language communication. So from 2-year-old to 3-year-old child, when child starts communicating, express, tells what he wants and everything. So basically by the age of 2 year to 3 year, your child should have a good vocabulary. That is like up to 500 words vocabulary your child should have. So by the age of 2, like 50 to 500 is the ratio by the age of 2 years old vocabulary. So they also learn how to add verbs, how to add adverbs, how to add nouns, etc. In the between the age of 2 years to 3 years. So if your child is facing the problem in this criteria, and if your child is between 2 years age to 3 years age, then yes, it's a time to focus. Also it is important that by the between the age of 2 to 3 years or 3 years old, your child should your child should put the verb plus the noun. So for example, mama sleeps. No, Mama is sleeping. So complete sentence your child is supposed to speak. So this is again very important point. If your child is not doing that, then please focus on his speech. And if you are feeling that it is something is wrong with my child, then please take the help of you can also contact me, or you can also contact your pediatrician for the same. Okay, so then the next point is yes, problem with less attention, but it's yes. Now the problem with the hearing. Most of the time doctor says that go to the Bera test, do the hearing test, because your child is not responding. So if some of you have already done the Bera test, or if some of you feels that there is no any problem with the hearing of my child, but I don't know why doctor is asking me to do this Bera test. Priya Zadav is asking me, my daughter is 15 months old. She does not call me by mama. What practice should I do to make her to overcome this problem? Okay, so Priya, basically the answer is you every time call her by her name, by your daughter's name first, and then guide her or then give her any instruction. This is the first tip. Second tip is, whenever she's asking you something, tell her mama, mama. Okay, so where it is very important that you have to provide that word to your child. Okay, and if she has already completed 15 months but she is having good vocabulary, then yes, you can do this thing. Also I can tell you one easy activity which you can do. You can just show her your photos, and point on your photo and say mama, mama, mama. Okay, so that she will just repeat the word and then she will start calling you by your name. Then where I was, yes, I was talking about the hearing test, the Bera test I was talking about. So if your doctor or if your pediatrician is asking you to do the Bera test, then I will suggest you that just go and have a test once, because you will get the result, and then आपको समझ में आएगा कि आपको नेक्स्ट क्या करना है, what you are supposed to do next. That will be that thing you will come to know. Thank you so much, Priya. Then yes, most of the parents tells me that my child do the repetition. Okay, she only repeats, and she's able to communicate. Okay, parents tell me this thing, she's able to communicate but she always repeats. So I must tell you that this is not the way of communication, this is the repetition. So at this moment, or your child is having the rote memory, and whatever the words are there in your child's brain, she is just trying to recollect the words, and whatever she is listening, she is just trying to produce the same sound. So this is the most important thing. As a parent, you should understand that this is the repetition is not communication. Okay, so please see to it as a parent that if your child is only and only repeating, though she is 3 years old, and so this is not the communication. This is the time to focus on her speech. Okay, now the next red flag I would like to tell you that if your child is not engaged with the peer group, so yes, this is the biggest red flag I would like to tell. So if your child is not ready to communicate, please see to it that whether your child is shy or not ready to communicate. This is very important, because if your child is shy, then you might feel that, oh no, she is shy, she will not speak. But if this thing is happening repetitively, then it's a red flag. So Yes, again one more red flag I would like to tell you that which is very common. The child is using voice to communicate. For example, if your child wants to drink some water, okay, so if your child so he or she will just say wa, ah, pa. Okay, so this the longer sound. So what parents think that, okay, she's asking me. No, by the age of 2 years to 3 years, your child should communicate in sentence like mama pani dijiye, okay, या फिर please give me water, please, where is my bottle. Okay, so he or she's supposed to start asking you questions. My daughter is 3 years old. She is tempered child. What should I do? She never listened to once and start crying very bad manner. Okay, Reshma, first of all, thanks for the question. Then this tempered problem is the another one. This is because of she's not having her speech, so she is unable to communicate, she is unable to express herself, and that is why she is facing this problem first. Secondly, it is also depend upon the reaction of the parent. So if your child is if your child is crying, if your child is just rolling on the floor and crying continuously without any and he or she is not listening to you, and if you are shouting back, don't do that, what you are doing, no, stop doing it, then she will continuously do the same. So at that time, what you're going to do, you're going to stop her by holding her, okay, and she is not listening means as you said that she's tempered. So see to it her diet, see to it that her sleep is proper. Third thing is, as I said, she must be having the speech delay. So it is a very common problem that the child is unable to express herself, and that is why this problem occurs in many children. And as I said that, please hold her, please make her calm by holding, and give her the water, which is very important, and then talk to her what happened and what you want. Okay, and it is okay that sometimes we feel bad, it is all okay, just tell her in this way. And the very important thing is your reaction. So your reaction matters when she show this kind of tempered. Okay, so I was talking about yes, as she has given me as she has asked me this question, I would like to tell you one more red flag, that your child, if your child is frustrated or stressed, then again this is a red flag. So I mean to tell you that most of the time parents want the child to get engaged in so many activities. Means in the morning child goes to school, then after school classes, then dance class, drawing class, yoga class. So the child is completely busy, okay, where the instructors or the teachers are giving all the time instruction to the child. So the child sometimes बच्चा ऐसे बन जाता है कि I have to give instruction, I cannot understand कि मुझे क्या बोलना है, मुझे क्या करना है. So ये बहुत common problem हो सकती है कि मैं सिर्फ सुन रहा हूँ, the communication is only one way, क्योंकि टीचर जो बोल रही है वो मुझे सुनना है, क्योंकि मम्मा ने घर पर बताया कि टीचर ने जो भी बोला है you have to listen. Secondly, in the classes, in the yoga class, I have to follow the directions. In the dance class, I have to follow the steps. I have to follow the the method or whatever the teacher is telling me. So at this time, you are making your child a follower. You are not making your child the leader. So as a parent, it is your responsibility to make your child the leader. Your child is having the leadership quality by birth, so just enhance that leadership quality. Okay, so don't make your child too busy, and it is very important that the child by the till the age of 6 years at least spend some time with the parents at home, and with the time is quality time, not quality time with play. Okay, so play with your child. Now next is um, yes, communication. The clear communication is one of the problem which most of the parents ask me, that मेरा बच्चा अभी र नहीं बोल रहा है, या फिर he is unable to pronounce some different he is unable to pronounce the other sounds like t, p, या b. So for that, you need to practice, you need to massage, you need to do some oral motor exercise with the guidance. So for each and every child, the guidance may differ, because the problem is problem differ. So please seek the help and take the guidance. So if you feel that my child is facing one of the problem, or he is showing one of the red flag which I have mentioned above, so what to do next? So next step for you will be go and take an appointment with your pediatrician, or then your pediatrician will guide or he or she will tell you to go to the psychologist. Then the psychologist will do an assessment. That assessment, how most of the time psychologists do an assessment, they ask your child to play. They ask your child to do lot of activities. So it is good if you go and just check once with your pediatrician, then go for psychologist. And in case if the psychologist feels that he or she needs some help, then hi Girija, then of course do as per the guidance of your psychologist. You can also contact me for any speech related issues if you feel so. Then yes, I would like to give you a little bit of idea about importance of assessment, because parents feel that कि मुझे नहीं करना है, मेरे बच्चे को इतना कुछ बड़ा नहीं हुआ है, so I don't want to go for that assessment, or I don't know what will happen in that assessment. Okay, so there is nothing to get scared with the assessment thing. Okay, it is always good to get the clear idea, and it is always good to have a good idea and clear idea for your child. So why assessment is important? So assessment is important to know the history of your child, to set the goal. If your child diagnosed with the speech delay, तो how long the speech delay is, तो आपके बच्चे को कितने months का या कितने years का या कितने dates का speech delay है, that you will come to know after doing an assessment. So please, there is nothing wrong to do an assessment, and there will be no any harm if you go to the psychologist and do an assessment, because the psychologist will ask your child to play, and then he or she will observe. So now as we have still 5 minutes, so let me tell you how you can avoid this speech delay problem. So nowadays, as I say, that speech delay is very common. So most of the parents ask me that मैंने मेरे बच्चे को मोबाइल दिखाया है, so is this the because of that it happened? So gadget addiction is one of the cause, I must say. It is one of the cause, but I cannot say that it is the prominent cause. इट इज़ वन ऑफ द कॉज फॉर स्पीच डिले, बिकॉज गैजेट के साथ जो कम्युनिकेशन होता है वो सिर्फ वन वे होता है. चाइल्ड डोंट, if especially your child is watching the YouTube channel or any other videos, but if you're using that gadget, if you're using your phone or if you're using your laptop to talk with the grandparents, then that time it is not going to be harmful for a child. Why? Because the grandparents are going to ask questions to your child. The grandparents will tell some stories, songs and everything, so that time it will be the two-way communication. So it is very important to use the gadget in a proper way, and I will suggest you all that please avoid any mobile phone or any gadget till the age of 2 years, because it is not good for your child's brain development. We already did one session about the child's brain development, so you can also see that video also on the same page, or if you have already subscribed to Astha's channel, YouTube channel, then you can find that video also. Then what next you can do? You can play with your child. Play is very important till the age of 6 years, and play is the only therapy, but innovative play. So when if your child is getting irritated or getting bored, then change the method. Use different methods to play with your child. You can use very small objects when you are playing with your children at home, and trust me, कोई भी थेरेपिस्ट से भी बढ़कर कौन है तो वो पेरेंट्स है. ट्रस्ट मी, बिकॉज I have seen so many children who were undergoing with the speech delay therapy, and as soon as the parents started working on the child, they see the huge difference and the huge progress with the speech of the child. So I provide the sessions for parents. I tell the parents what to do with the child, how to go with the child, and what if your child is facing any speech related problem, then I do guide those parents by doing the sessions. So if you want to know more information, please you can also join me. You can just drop me the message. You can also write to me under this video also, so that I will come to know. I will contact you. And I guess I have already catched up with almost all the questions. Okay, so to end up to my session, I would like to tell you all that accept the situation, and then only you are going to achieve your target. So please don't hesitate to accept that my child is facing with speech delay problem. Most of the time parents do that. They don't come up, they don't talk, they don't ask questions, they even don't want to share. And what happens, the child is getting older, and then the society or the peer will start pressurizing the child. So I would like to tell one more thing, that though if you are having any grandparents at home, and if they are telling you that no matter, no problem, even his father was not talking till the age of 3 years, so there is no any harm, so let it be, just relax and let him play. But each child is different, though he's a son of that father, but the problem with the child is, or with the father was, or right now the problem with the child is, he is surrounded by the gadgets. He is not having that many friends. He is very much he is playing on his own all the time, whereas in the 30 years ago, or 29 years ago, the father used to play with so many cousins, friends, and family members. So this is the huge difference. Plus, I would like to tell you that each child is different. So don't compare your child with any other child. Your child is different. If you think as a parent that I have to consult the doctor, then please go ahead. Don't wait for any other. Aditi Sood is asking me, my daughter is 3+ years old. She tells A to Z, 1 to 20, few rhymes. But as you said, she should use verbs, but she doesn't. What should be done? For example, mummy water, didi chocolates, etc. Doesn't use full sentence. Whom should I consult? This is the again very common. So A to Z, 1 to 10, if she is telling you, so is she recognizing this, or it is just the rote memory? This is one question. Secondly, she is supposed to tell the words in the full sentences. So please contact me, Aditi, so we will work on your child, because I don't think so it will be a huge issue, but in few interventions we will cure this thing. We will solve this problem. Okay, so as I think I have given all the answers to the questions. Yes, she recognition is there. Okay, so if the recognition is there, then that is good. And don't worry about her speech, because if the speech is clear, and if she is then you just need to focus on the sentence making. Okay, so just try to do various activities of related to sentence making, and she will do that. So for that, you can read the books also. Read the maximum story books. You just you can read the photo album is again a very good thing, that in that you will ask, who is this, where is this? Okay, the picture talk I am talking about, or the photo album. You can do this activity also. And if you are taking your child outside, then of course you are going to ask her so many questions. So I hope she will communicate in full sentence soon. And all the best, Aditi, and thank you so much all for watching my video. And please subscribe to Astha's YouTube channel. And I also run the Facebook groups, that is Mothers and Kids and Little Late Talkers. So please find, I will share the link after this session. So please do join my groups also, and like my Facebook page, that is the name of Mothers and Kids. Thank you so much. I would like to say again the thank you to Astha Jain for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Have a nice weekend. Take care and bye bye.